Hello, everybody. So, we have started another unit. Unit is called 7i Energy. So, we've looked at different energy uses, different energy requirements for different kind of age people, age groups, and different types of activity and stuff like that. So, what we're going to investigate on Monday next week is basically how we compare the energy stored in different foods. So we're going to experiment with a number of different foods, like here. Yeah, that would be our independent variable. That's what we're testing or changing. What we're going to measure is our dependent variable. It's the amount of energy in each food. And we're going to do that by using this apparatus here. So we'll have a sample of food here on the end of a cork, and we're going to set fire to it, the bit of food. So you're going to have to be safe, nice and safe. And we're going to let that food burn underneath a known volume of water. Okay, so we're going to have a certain mass of food. We're going to boil it or heat water with it, and we're going to measure the temperature change. Okay, so let's read through. So find the mass of the piece of food. Correct, yeah. Put the food on the pin. Put 10 centimeters of water into a boiling tube. And we're going to record its temperature at the start. Okay. Light the food using a Bunsen burner, and we're going to make sure the flame is touching the tube here. When it's finished burning, so when the mass of food has released all of its energy, we're going to record the temperature change, or the temperature at the end. And then we're going to work out the temperature rise. Okay, so your table of results might look something a bit like this. Food, temp at start, temp at end, maybe a little column here, mass of food used. That's important, isn't it? Because the mass might be slightly different. Okay, and then from that, when we come into class, we can actually work out the amount of energy that bit of food contains by working out the temperature rise and the mass. We can work out the energy content of the food. So really what I want you to do is kind of plan this investigation. Don't write down the foods because we don't know what's going to be in the classroom yet. But I want you to write down title to the investigation. What's the aim? I want you to write down the independent variable, the dependent variable, and think about the control variables. Now, control variables are, well done, yes, they're the ones that we keep the same. Okay, so in this case, that would be the volume of water, because we need to make sure the volume of water is the same. So then we're actually testing the temperature rise to find out what sort of energy content that food has. So volume must be kept the same. Yeah. Dependent is the thing we're measuring, and the independent is the type of food. Okay, so I'd like to see those things, and also then a diagram and a table of results. Now I get that I've got your books here, so you can't do it in your books. What I'd like you to do is work in threes, a group of three, so that when we come in on Monday, we can actually work together in those groups in order to do the practical and actually find out this. And I'm going to ask you to present this back to me by the end of the lesson. So I should be able to give you about 20-25 minutes to come up with this. You can do it on a Google slide in our shared folder, or a Google Doc. It's up to you, but something in our Google shared folders would be great. Okay, feel free to use this table. and this video to help you do the plan.